From Facebook to your family finances, President Obama in California calling on top CEOs and tech experts at Stanford today to work with the government to fight a growing cyber threat.
Just as we're all connected like never before, we have to work together like never before. These cyber threats are a challenge to our national security.
KCRA 3's David Bienig was at today's Cyber Summit. He joins us now with why some business leaders are actually not too eager to take up the president's offer. David?
Edie, good afternoon from San Francisco. Relations between Silicon Valley and Washington, D.C. have always been strained, especially since government leaker Edward Snowden revealed surveillance programs have been tapping into data for companies like Google and Yahoo. In fact, neither of those companies sent their CEOs to today's summit, but those who did said they're willing to listen. President Obama got a standing ovation as he walked before hundreds of America's top leaders in business and high tech.
Hello, Stanford!
To spell out what he says is a growing threat from attacks launched against critical computer systems.
We only have to think of real-life examples. An air traffic control system going down and disrupting flights, or blackouts that plunge cities into darkness.
And some business leaders, particularly those in retail, agree the threat is real to America's safety and their economy.
Right now, there are people trying to hack into all our companies. Right now. And one of those idiots might succeed. That's the fearful thought.
While at Stanford, the president signed an executive order making it easier for companies to get access to classified information about cyber attacks. But the government also wants access to the company's information. And that's where privacy advocates and some high-tech leaders, like Apple CEO, draw the line.
History has shown us that sacrificing our right to privacy can have dire consequences.
Yeah, I think that's what the executive order does, is it places a good balance between sharing when there's a security incident and using that information for other purposes, which is not allowed by the executive order.
The president said it is hard for the government to keep people safe without snooping into their personal lives. But he says it can be done.
This cyber world is sort of the wild, wild west. And to some degree, we're asked to be the sheriff.
The president says the next step is for Congress to pass a law so that companies would be required within 30 days to notify consumers if their personal information has been lost or stolen. Live in San Francisco, David Bienig, KCRA 3 News.
David, that summit was the main reason the president came to our state, but what's next on his agenda?
Well, right now the president is in San Francisco. He is in the Russian Hill neighborhood for a Democratic fundraiser. From here, he's going to fly south to Palm Springs for a weekend of golf in the California sun.
Yeah, should have perfect weather for it. David, thank you.